Right, the referee, Pat Miller from Bedfordshire, lasted Ipswich Town's win in Devon last season, a 3-1 victory over Plymouth. David Norris will remember him well. He sent him off in the dying moments. Ipswich Town kick off. It's Garvin who whacks one forward, headed away from the back by Murphin. Two big, strong centre-halves, Murphin and Rains, will just play no-nonsense defensive football. Gareth McCauley hits one downfield, and it's over the top of the left-back, Williams. It'll be the number 15, Murphin, who shills the ball out. Now Walters might be going towards goal. He is, edge of the area, inside the box, over the top with his shot. And he appeals for a corner kick. Left-footed ball into the Ipswich area, headed away. Chest height by Gareth McCauley. First bit of pressure being exerted on the Ipswich Town defence, this from Scunthorpe. They'll lump it forward from Williams to an offside Hayes. By Garvin. Walters was the lone striker on that occasion for Ipswich Town, so it was easy enough to defend. Scunthorpe had men back. Now Daryl Murphy rises. Good header infield to Cunyago. Murphy's continued his run. Wide left outside the Scunthorpe box. Looks into the middle towards Walters. Walters tries to flick it as he bursts into the 6-yard box. He gets the final
and slide the ball in for our forwards.
Long old kick from Brian Murphy downfield. Pablo Cunyago puts Murphy under pressure and then wins Ipswich Town the first corner kick of the game. Murphy being a bit too casual. It all came from Brian Murphy's long goal kick. Now the referee has overruled his assistant, and I think he's just given Ipswich Town a throw-in. Very unhappy with what he's seen in Brian Murphy's 6-yard box.
Well, we tend to do that, obviously, with John Walters, don't we?
Similar sort of thing. Nigel Adkins has done his homework. Corner kick to Scunthorpe. 17 minutes played, and the ball comes. Brian Murphy comes for it and catches it comfortably enough.
Doncaster 1, Derby 0. Latest score coming in the Championship.
Murphy throws it out overarm to David Wright on the far side. His right back infield to Colback, who's drifted into the centre of the field. He'll hit one forward to Walters. Good pass by Colback. Walters wide right outside the Scunthorpe box. David Norris will turn it into the area. Daryl Murphy rises, mistimed it though, and Scunthorpe able to head the ball away. Garvin wins it back from Thompson. Well played by the Town number 7. Appreciated by the crowd as well. Colback tripped by Hayes.
They're just trying to knock the ball long all the time.
Delaney to the halfway line. Then he does pick a pass along the surface to Cunyago. He shields it away from Murphy. David Norris is square but too close to Cunyago. Colback off the outside of his left boot. Oh, long clearance from Scunthorpe. Now Hayes is one-on-one with McCauley. Things might open up for the visitors. Infield is the number 7 Sparrow inside the Ipswich area. Good save by Brian Murphy. Should not really have been allowed to make that save. That was a good break from Scunthorpe United, and they were 2-on-1 at one stage, and Matt Sparrow should have done better.
Should have scored.
For Ipswich Town, closer to the halfway line than the edge of the Scunthorpe box, so they've also got to travel quite a distance. Plenty blue shirts up in support though. Garvin plays this free kick into the middle, glancing at it from Walters, and he certainly should have hit the target from 6-7 yards out.
It's 6 yards out, and
who slides in, touches it to David Wright, and now Damien Delaney and Owen Garvin have a chance to play it out from the back. Nice calm play from those two. Colback on the halfway line. Wide left is Shane O'Connor. First chance for him to get forward with the ball in possession. Ball into the middle is a good one. Headed away by Murphy. Appeals for a penalty, not given. And then Scunthorpe should be able to clear away from left back and Wolford. Poor clearance by Wolford. Straight at David Wright. One touch, then crosses into the middle. Up will go Murphy. It's over the top of him. Again, appeals from Ipswich Town players. Just kept Ipswich Town at arm's length. Delaney on the halfway line, runs into some space, then tries to find Cunyago, edge of the Scunthorpe box. Lovely turn by the Spaniard, then shoots! And it's a catch by Joe Murphy, but worth a hit. Good play, Pablo Cunyago.
Yeah, great play.
Line. Just before he gets to the line, he'll then play it forward to David Wright. Super run from him, he's inside the Scunthorpe box, ball into the middle, over the top of Cunyago. Colback will chase it down inside the area, headed out by Thompson. The ball comes to the middle, Hayes heads it away off the penalty spot. Walters nods it back into the mix. McCauley's up, maybe a chance for Cunyago! He clips the crossbar with his header of the season. Free kick to the visitors on the halfway line. It's rolled short by Byrne to McCann. He'll hit it long towards the edge of the Ipswich Town box. Flicked on accidentally by Norris. Inside the box is Hayes who shoots. Good tip over by Brian Murphy. That was travelling. And that's the closest we've come to. I will run you through the two starting 11s. Town made one change before kick-off. Cunyago in for Healy, and Cunyago had one of those super chances for Ipswich Town in that first half. He and John Walters had the pick of them. It was Togwell and Hayes who came closest for the visitors. Town in blue, white, blue, playing from left to right for the second successive second half, so defending the Sir Bobby Robson stand against the claret and blue striped shirts. Goal side of Shane O'Connor, but O'Connor heads it away. Not particularly well though. It's Sparrow, goes to ground. McCann will shoot from a distance. Brian Murphy has his angles covered. Norris clips his heels but still maintains possession. Wickham outside the area, wants to get some room for a shot. He can't find it. Colback keeps the ball rolling. Garvin turns it into the middle. Walters with a header! Super save from Joe Murphy at full stretch. He was off his line. Second corner kick in quick succession. It's going to be Colback from in front of the Scunthorpe fans to deliver. In the ball comes, header from Macaulay, has hit off a man just in front of the goalkeeper Togwell. O'Connor challenges, comes out with the ball outside the area. He'll get a shot in with O'Connor. There's a little trickler, and that again is easy thought, given the two sides' respective places in the league table.
Yeah, surprised me that, Brent.
Yep, Delaney, long ball forward towards Cunyago, headed away from him by Murphy, and hasn't been clear. This is sloppy from Scunthorpe. Cunyago back to goal, the keeper's off his line, sure he has to be a chance. Cunyago goes round, the keeper shoots, and then blocked by the final defender. Murphy was back on right is Thompson. Scunthorpe finding their second win perhaps. Thompson hits the ball into the Ipswich area. Sparrow plays it into the box, wall into the middle, just way too heavy from Togwell, flashed across the front through Walters, and then right hand go forward. Colback's hit in the centre of the field. There's going to be a card for Byrne. Now then, what's the referee going to do? The crowd want him sent off, and he has been sent off. That was disgraceful from Cliff Byrne. Off the ball, he flattened Jack into the middle. Wickham takes it on his chest, will try and get the shot in, which he does off the first defender. Pings out to David Healy, knocks it off the first defender, appeals for handball, the penalty not given by the referee. Carlos Edwards twists one way then the other, gives it back to Colback outside the Scunthorpe box, plays it square to Shane O'Connor in a crossing position. O'Connor crosses into the middle, up will go Norris with a free header. Oh my word, he should have at least hit the target. That's a bad miss from David Norris. David Norris nips in before his teammate. Poor though from Ipswich Town. Fort gets away from Delaney, who trips him. That's clearly going to be a yellow card against Damien Delaney. One or two Scunthorpe players saying he was the last man back, which is utter rubbish because Gareth Macaulay was still in the way. But if Delaney hadn't taken him out, it would have been one-on-one Fort against Macaulay.
No, it's definitely a yellow card.
And he had to do it really because a Fort had told
him.
He sent him off.
I can't believe that.
That's a terrible decision from the referee. The referee has sent off Damien, which is done. Murphy dives in, last-ditch defending. Ball goes straight to Colback. On the right wing is Edwards. He rolls it to John Walters. Edwards has continued his run. Good play from Ipswich Town. Watch his cross like it's low. It's dangerous. Oh, it would have been a tap, and if there'd been somebody in there. Healy was beyond the far. Tidies up by going back to Brian Murphy. 90 seconds played. Beyond the 90 minutes, live on BBC Radio Suffolk Sport. Surely next goal wins. Brian Murphy, long downfield for Ipswich Town. Wickham back to goal inside the box, wants to turn. Got players round about him. Lovely turn from Wickham. In on goal, surely he scores. Connor Wickham surely gets the winner for Ipswich Town. 2 weeks shy of his 17th birthday. The teenager breaks the deadlock in injury time at the end of this crucial relegation battle. Ipswich Town leads Scunthorpe United by 1-0.